Hey everyone, so today I'm doing part 4 of my 100 Things Challenge. If you haven't seen parts 1 through 3, be sure to check those out down below, and I've also made a playlist. I'm just going to get right into it. It is getting harder each time I do this to get rid of the 10 things, but today I did go through my toy chest that I store some things in. I didn't find a whole lot to put in here, but I did find a lot of things that were disposable, like boxes and things that were no longer needed. So not only am I getting rid of the things that I am showing in the videos, but I'm getting rid of, other non-essential items along the way as well. So I just thought I'd add that in. First of all, I have a set of push-up bars that are never used. I have no upper body strength, as I've mentioned before, so these have not been used in a long time, as can be denoted by the amount of dust on them. Next up, I have something that I was using up until recently. This is like a little free goodie bag that I got from Sephora online a while ago. I kept it in my nursing bag and had a lot of like toiletry items, lip balm, eye drops, those kind of things in there. But the zipper broke and I actually had to cut my items out to use them, so I've since replaced that with something else. So that has to go in the trash, sadly, but it has been a good little bag for several years now, so it's definitely for a free bag, it's definitely gotten its use. Next up, let me scoot up here some. I have these little cheapy plastic margarita glasses. Depending on how long you've been here on my channel, you may or may not know that I have been sober for 3 or 4 years now, so not really seeing a need to have margarita glasses around, and they do take up quite a bit of space in the cabinets, so those have got to go, and they did make way for some other items in the kitchen. Next up, I have my graduation cap, minus the tassel, from college, actually. I had to put the Chanel logo on mine because I was graduating with a degree in fashion design, but obviously not going to wear that on a day-to-day basis, and I do have pictures of me wearing it, so I don't feel like I need to actually keep the item around for the memory necessarily. Next up, this is something that I got at like a Dirty Santa, or is that what that's called? Dirty Santa game at Christmas time at one of my old jobs. It's a tabletop tennis. Definitely putting this stuff in Goodwill. It's never been opened, never been used, but I don't see a practical reason to have it around. Speaking of practical reasoning, does anybody remember using these before, ever? It's got like buttons. Yeah, anybody ringing a bell with anybody? We haven't had a landline in many, many years. We just use our cell phones for everything, so I think the last time we used it, it was in working order, so I'm definitely gonna donate that to someone who can put it to better use than me. I'm not really even sure where this came from. I think it was like a gag gift or something we had gotten for somebody, but it's just a Hot Wheels car still in the packaging. It's a couple years old, but I'm sure some child will get some use out of it. I have a tape dispenser that I never have bought tape refill for. I just buy the little Scotch tape on the individual rolls now. I don't really see myself putting this back on my desk and using it, because I don't even know where you buy like that type of tape refill. So that's gotta go. Next up, I know these aren't like a large item to be getting rid of, but they've just been kind of like sitting in my desk area for a while. There's like the little cheapy rings you get at Halloween, the spider rings, and I really see no reason to keep them around. And last but not least, I have my Survey of the Textile Industry lab manual from when I went to school in Philadelphia University. I guess you could say this is a disposable item, but I feel like, people hang on to textbooks or papers from high school and college because they feel like they put a lot of work into a particular course and they don't want to just really give it up, is what it is. Or at least that's my thoughts and reasonings. But I don't work in the fashion or textile industry. Obviously, I'm a nurse, so it's not really necessary anymore. It was kind of interesting to go back and read some of the names and the types of weave and yarn systems, because I really, like, it's so far removed from my memory. Like, for instance, this one is called monk's cloth. Who knew? So, anyway, it is kind of interesting to just glance back at it, but it's not something, it's not like if I did ever want to know something about, you know, S-twist and Z-twist yarn, that I couldn't just look it up on the internet. So, I think, as a general rule, people do hang on to certain things, but, and looking back through it, I'm like, it's really not necessary to keep with me, for the rest of my day. So, anyway, these are my 10 things for this installment of the 100 Things Challenge. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them down below, or any suggestions on what for me to get rid of next, because next time I'll be on installment number 5. I'll be halfway through my challenge, so it is getting rougher along the way. I'm thinking of doing like an outdoors / garage installment next, just to kind of like change it up since the weather is getting nicer. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Feel free to let me know what you think about this video. Thank you. Bye.